In this video, we're gonna take two producers, one beginner and one pro, and we're both gonna make a beat around the same sample. Let's meet our contestants, shall we? Our beginner is Elli Moore. She's an incredible singer and vocal producer, but she's never made a beat before. And our pro is me. My name is Alina, and I've been a producer for like 20 years, and I've had songs on #1 Billboard albums. At the end of the video, we're gonna have a bunch of people listen to what we made and decide which track is better. And of course, I'm not a monster, so I've decided to give Elli 3 hours to do this, while I only get 1 hour. And I'm gonna give Elli even more help in the form of my music producer crash course. And that being said, let's get started. Hi, are you ready to hear the sample we're flipping?
I think so. I'm scared. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little scared of those chords. They're quite jazzy.
You're such a good songwriter. Don't be a baby. You can do it.
Oh, okay, my first beat. Here we go. Speaking of beats, I know from just watching Alina for the last 10 years of us working together, she loves to start with drums. So I think it's best that I start with drums as well. And I think after hearing this, it kind of could lean dancey, the sample that we're taking. So I think that like 4 on the floor, Let's go!
Yeah.
I think I actually want to go with something that's a little more like let's go to the club. All right, and now for the clap. Everybody needs the clap. Wait, you get what I mean. Using a little verbiage from Alina's book, I'm looking for something attacky. No, not you, not you. Not you. Wait, that was kind of good. But it does sound tonal. That sounds like somebody got slapped. All right, period. Okay, I like how this clap sounds in context. I do think it needs some zhuzhing and some extra magic. I'm gonna consult Alina's book. I found this tip, snare smack, and I think it's gonna be what I'm looking for here. Okay, now that the drums are done, I think to really lock in this groove, it's important that we move on to the bass next, really set that foundation. But here's the thing about bass. I don't know how to play the bass, nor have I ever made a bass before. So I'm going to reference Alina's course to give me a really simple bass that can help bring this to life. All right, so I found this chapter called Synth Bass Types, and I think I'm gonna go with a big rhythmic synth bass. I'm not sure if that's overachieving, but I'm gonna give it my best. Alina's favorite plugin is Serum, so I'm gonna try to jump in and beat her at her own game. I don't know if that's stupid, but I'm gonna try. I think it needs to sound bassier, like deeper. I'm gonna consult the course and see what I can do about that.
So first up, we're gonna pull up Max Bass by Waves. This plugin is a psychoacoustic bass enhancer.
Okay, that was exactly what I needed, and I'm ready to go. I have such an appreciation for Alina right now. Like, this is so crazy that she just does all of this so casually. Yes! Okay, that was what I was looking for. I'm feeling like crazy, guys. I made a bass. Cool.
I wonder how Elli is doing. It's her first beat, and I'm not there. I feel like I'm betraying my girl.
All right, so now that we're done with the bass, I want to move on to another simple element and something that feels very lyre. I think this will mean a lot to Alina, that I'm gonna add some pads. I'm gonna drag Serum on to pick my pad. That one's good. I like that one. That's kind of cool. I think I like this one because it actually adds another groove on top of the ones that we've already set up with the bass and the drums. So it would sound something like this. I don't know why, but it's kind of going into like an EDM space. I'm not mad at it though. Okay, I'm feeling really good about where this is sitting instrumentally, and this being my first time, I'm pretty proud of how this turned out, but the clock is still ticking, so I want to make sure that the rest of the time I have is spent wisely. So I'm gonna use my voice to make a few track elements and really send this over the finish line. I am now going to basically turn my voice into an instrument and make it sound like it's not my voice. So first things first, we're gonna pitch this baddie up. Okay, Okay, so now I'm adding our girl, Valhalla Vintage Verb. If you know anything about Alina, you know this is her best friend aside from me. So ergo, it's my best friend. Let's play around and see what we like. I do think we still need EQ on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my Acon Digital Equalize. Let's play it. Hey, ooh, I almost want to do a vocal part that kind of goes like after it. So I'm gonna write something and make it out of the thing that I recorded. Hopefully, I'm making it up as we go. All right, period. That sounds cool.
It's been almost 2 hours. I think it's time to check in on Elli. How's it going?
I don't know, dude. It's going pretty well.
Oh,
I'm
you
not
made
gonna
a
lie.
beat?
Oh, not only did I make a beat, I made a fire beat. You should watch out. You should be careful.
Excuse me,
I
Miss
think
Ma'am.
I'm coming for you. Yeah.
She's already coming for me. Girl, we'll see. All right, go time. Elli's had 2 hours. I'm just starting. I better get a move on. All right, the first thought I have about this loop is that it's a little bit slow. Like, I don't know what to do with this slow other than a ballad. 75 BPM, I'm gonna speed it up to 95. Okay, so I actually found this, which I think sounds pretty good with this, as is. I am gonna rebuild it a little bit more custom because I think there's like sounds of birds in here or something. Man, I'm starting to get a little bit worried. I know Elli is new at this, but she's had so much time.
Okay, so a couple of things have happened, and this normally happens in the songwriting process, you know, when a track is prepared to a point where you're able to write the song. For my song, I have sped up the track, and I also dropped the key a little bit because the melody that I wrote was a little Minnie Mouse for me, even though I got my boy Mickey right here. And so like I said earlier, this was giving an EDM vibe. I thought so until I started singing some melodies, and then I realized it was giving K-pop, which is pretty unsurprising for me. So we'll see if this is the start of something that could be used in K-pop. And now it's time to record what I've written. Now, for the sake of this video, I want to disclaim, these are not my best lyrics. I was just throwing down the first thing that came to mind because of my time crunch. So we're not really paying attention to the lyrics, but we want to give a really good performance that helps sell the vibe of the song.
Let's work on other instrumentation. I wonder what I can do with an 808, something groovy. Okay, that's pretty good. This was actually really hard to adjust because it's swung. So some of the notes like this are on the triplet grid. Ooh. Okay, a couple of things happened as I messed around with this. First of all, I lifted the key one semitone. And as you can see, I have 3 bass tracks here now. This is something I do a lot where I kind of think of the different parts of my bass part a little bit differently. So I have this in the middle, which I would consider like my main 808, which sounds like this. And then I have my other 808. And then I have this bass here, which is doing the melodies. And all together, sounds like this. I know Elli liked what she was making, but she better watch out. This is pretty good already. I'm gonna go for my tried and true serum just because I don't have time to like play around. Gotta go. Oh, pads like this are really cool. The only problem with them is like they kind of hang over and step on each other. Maybe it does need a little movement. What if I do a tremolator on it? Hey! I like that.
Step into the light. I'm gonna shine until you're blind.
I edited some more and it sounds like this. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, this is giving a lot more. Now I think it's time to actually look at these drums. All right, first of all, let's start with a snare or clap. They look like combination of organic and electronic. Too organic, too electronic. Yeah, maybe this little hand clap from our pack. A little product placement. I gotta hurry. I gotta move my butt. Kick, attack, release, higher threshold. There you go. There you go. It's definitely one of my little cheats is to use the same sounds over and over again that I've used before that I know are really good. Okay, I found the right kick. I quite like this. But in true Alina fashion, as I was working on the kick, I also completely completely rebuilt the pianos. I decided to ditch the whole like natural sounding piano thing, and now it sounds like this. Oh God, my time is ticking. I really need to go. Ellie's gonna kick my butt, guys, because I'm just like getting caught in details like I do. I'm gonna see. There's some percussions that I've made for my splice pack. I don't even know if I have them now anymore because I've lost everything. Yeah, these metal slices. Or the spoons. I literally like clinked spoons together. Yes. This is so much better than like a traditional hat. Oh my God. And now I write a song. Okay, I have something I kind of like. It's called The Dip. It's very Alina. It's very like, we can overcome difficulties. I feel like that's what my every song is about. Typecasting. Let's cut these vocals. I really like it, and I know Ellie's not like an experienced track person, but she's very good at writing. So I don't think this is an automatic, oh, and the timer's done. Made it just in the nick of time. But as I was saying, I don't think this is going to be an automatic win for me, even if I have been producing forever, because she is very good and very quick at picking things up.
I just finished. I'm gonna check my timer and see how much time I have left before I call it, but I think that I'm good. Well, that's scary.
You ready?
I think so.
Say my name on the boulevard. Step into the light. Taste the day you make me a star. I wanna shine until you're blind.
Oh, you do have a funky bass in here. Dun, 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 dun. That is so fun.
Song 1 sounds like a great demo.
Ellie made number 1. She made the beat.
What?
Yeah, for me, I like them both, but I like one more.
Are you ready?
I don't know if I'm ready, but I'm excited. Gotta have the dip, 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 dip.
Oh, you went slower with it.
Before the light.
Dude, that bass is so good. It's so funky.
Even when my chest starts to hurt, I remember that's how it works. Gotta have the dip, 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 dip before you peak. Dip, 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 dip.
So good. Damn.
Thanks.
Damn. Experience really does show. Wow. That's mother right there.
Song's 2 track is bumping. It's really a lot of fun.
Personally, I like song 2 more because it immediately sounds like something I would go and stream like on Spotify. For a first beat that someone's ever made, like the fact that I was like, oh, Alina could have made it, like even if it was quickly, that's like a big compliment.
Let's get more opinions. I'm gonna post this in our broadcast channel on Instagram and on Discord. All right, we've run the numbers and the winner is, it's me. Sorry, Ellie.
It's okay. I actually figured that'd probably be the case, honestly. I'm just so happy and proud of myself for what I
you
made.
did so good. Honestly, it wasn't like a closed case. It was very much like you've put up a fight against somebody who has 20 more years of experience than you. That's crazy. You should be
Hey,
so proud.
listen.
Now, if you really want to know the secret to how Ellie pulled this off, check out the link in the description and be one of the first to grab my music producer crash course. It just came out.